Welcome back, Flare community. Happy 2024. I hope you're all well and having an incredible day and start to the year as always. And this is not going to be the usual stream. We're not going to be running through news events this week, or I guess in this particular stream, we'll be later in the week on Thursday. But I'm going to talk about that a little bit more detail in a moment. I just wanted to say that this is, to the very day, the 3-year anniversary of the Flare community channel. Pretty crazy to think that it's been 3 years since I started this with 0 subscribers, and now here we are with 60,000 subscribers, 643 videos. It's been a wild ride, and I'm glad that you guys are still here to come and join me on this journey, because I feel like we've been setting the foundation for some really incredible things to come. So it's been a wild ride, like I said, but I want this stream to really talk a little bit about the future of the channel and the future of the things that I'll be doing and my involvement within the Flare community. So first and foremost, I'm actually a computer scientist, right? I went to university and I spent many years developing. I've got over 10 years development experience under my belt, and I have 3+ years worth of knowledge on the Flare network. I've been searching and researching this, for a long time now, as I'm sure you're all aware. And yeah, I really wanted to do this live stream to really sort of talk a little bit about how I want to pivot slightly into more of a developer role. Now, we will still be doing the weekly news updates, but that's actually going to be moved over to Thursdays, right? And what I want to really talk about here is, I've built some incredible things in the past year since I've really started developing on the blockchain, more specifically the Flare and Songbird network. We've had a number of incredible projects, and I really want to serve the community better. Now, there are a lot of people out there who do cover the Flare network in terms of content creation, but because of my skills and my background as a computer scientist, as a developer, I'm able to do things that not everyone can do. And I think it's only right that I use more of them skills to really highlight the novel use cases of the Flare network. And that's how I really want to bring value to the broader community. It's all good building applications that are all the same, what you can deploy on, other EVM networks, but it really takes the dApps, the decentralized applications, to really showcase the novel functionality. And that's going to be in the terms of interoperability and implementing F assets and integrating within them into systems. So as I said, the Chinwags are actually going to be moved to Thursday, and also the weekly news update. I'm going to be running through everything you would normally expect on this stream, going through the news and keeping everyone updated to the significant developments on the network. That's going to be in terms of projects. It's going to be in terms of, breaking news in terms of F assets and the state connector and all that kind of stuff, really. And that's not going to change, right? And I know that some people may be wondering, well, where can you get a bit more concentrated information? And there are a few people that are stepping up, and we've sort of seen a lot more interest in recent weeks and months from the likes of Dan Rocky. He's got a great YouTube channel, and he's really started breaking down some of these other networks and comparing, for example, the Quant network to the Flare network, both heavily focused on interoperability. And, you know, Dan is a really good presenter and I've got great hopes for him. So if you are interested in following him, you can find him on X at Dan Rocky. He's got a YouTube channel. Be sure to check it out. We also have Tina Connects. Now, Tina is very knowledgeable and she's not just sharing information, she's really giving her 2 cents about what this all means. I'm a big fan of Tina and I'd highly recommend that you follow her too. You can find her at Tina_connects. And of course, there is the OG legend, Mickey B. Fresh. He doesn't create that much on Flare and Songbird recently, but he's definitely worth a follow for them. Hidden gems where he does actually bring something out in terms of the Flare or Songbird network, all great content creators. Now, I know what you may be thinking about Thursdays. It's going to be, you know, this was normally the poker stream giveaway, right? So each week we would go through the poker club here and we would draw a card out and draw a winner. Now, there is going to be some changes to this. As I said, I really want to minimize or reduce the amount of time that I'm creating content so that I can focus on creating applications. And I said, you know, I think this is going to be a lot much more beneficial for the community because it really allows me to use the skills that I have and the knowledge that I've acquired over the past 3+ years to build something special, right? We need to attract people to the Flare network, and that's only going to really happen if the Flare network is providing something different from other EVM networks. And that's what I'm planning to do. But just to go back to the topic of the not the Lucky Claw, the poker collection here, the Flare Community Poker Deck, it's actually been quite a successful project. This was created, I believe, over 1.5 years ago, which is pretty crazy. There's been 70 weekly draws. There's been 5 tournaments with 50,000 SGB up for grabs, 52 decks of cards that have been given away, and overall, about 500,000 SGB in rewards for those who have been holding these NFTs. Now, as I said, Thursdays we're going to eliminate the weekly draws, but we are still going to be having the big tournaments of 50,000 SGB, and that's going to be once a year now. So it's going to be a big event, and that's something to look forward to. But I did just want to say as well that, you know, these cards were actually priced based on the value. And obviously, if you are entering the tournaments, the actual value of the card doesn't really play much of a role. So I wanted to sort of give a nod to everyone that has been part of this project by offering them a Block Bones NFT. And it's going to be varied in various tiers. So if you are holding a 6, 7, 8, or 9, these are fairly mid-range value cards, you can claim 1 Block Bone NFT, and this is an unrevealed NFT. If you are holding any of the picture cards, so a 10, Jack, Queen, and King, you're going to be able to claim 2 unrevealed Block Bones NFTs. And finally, if you are holding an ace, which is obviously very desirable and was the most expensive, you can claim 3 unrevealed Block Bones NFTs. And I talk about all of the innovation, and that's what I'm going to be bringing to you in the form of the Block Bones NFT project. So throughout 2023, I've been meticulously designing the architecture behind this system, and it's something that I'm really proud of and something that is very different and very unique. And I think this could be the killer NFT project and app, I guess, on the Flare network. We're already doing pretty crazy in terms of volume here on Sparkles. The second, largest volume in terms of volume, and we've only been going for just over 1 month. We've seen weekly records every single day for the past 30+ days. And this project, it's really close to my heart, and I've been designing it, very intensely for the past, like I said, probably about 1 year now, and good things are certainly coming. The basic premise is that it's dynamic NFTs. So what would happen is you start here with a unrevealed NFT, and you select one of these base layers. You reveal one of these base layers, and it's a dynamic NFT collection where you can choose the NFTs that, or the traits that you want to fuse to the base layer. Now, it's quite a novel concept, but the Flare network allows me to go a little bit further than that, where NFTs are going to be able to be bought and sold in various F assets. And I want to incorporate the protocols such as F asset and layer cake to really highlight the interoperability of the Flare network. And that's what I want to do. I want to really draw people into the Flare network by showcasing what it is special, or what makes it so special. And for me, that's interoperability and also using data. So think things like variable pricing. So let's say there is a trait that is listed in USDT. The price would change using the FTSO to gather pricing information at that time, and things like that, things that are different from what you might see on Ethereum or Solana, for example. So that's pretty much the update. I really want to start pivoting away so I can focus solely on this. And in terms of, I guess, moving forward, like I said, Thursdays, where we would normally do the poker stream, I'm actually going to be doing the weekly news recap. As you'd all expect today, it's been moved to Thursday, and some of you may be wondering about the Patreon exclusive Discord chinwags. So each and every Thursday and Monday, we used to do the chinwags. We're going to do one today, straight after this stream, but it's going to be moved to Thursday, where all are welcome. And on the last Thursday of the month, we're going to be doing a chinwag exclusively for the Patreon members. So if you are a member of the Flare Community Discord, if you scroll right to the bottom here, you can see the community stage, and that's where we'll be hosting these every single week. We chat for about 2 hours. It's a lot of fun. And yeah, like I said, everyone is welcome to join. Now, what do we have to look forward to next week? Well, of course, we've got the upcoming Flare drop, and that is happening on the 11th of January. Now, as many of you know, this is accompanied by a draw for the Flare Community Lucky Claw Collection. Lots of FLR and lots of prizes up for grabs, as always. Let me just quickly run through the prize list for this month. We've got 50,000 FLR. We've got a Flare Community Poker deck of cards. We've got a Blockbones NFT, number 26. We've got a Doodle Bunnies NFT, a Johnny Lawrence Launch NFT, a Delegators NFT, DS Collection, which is part of the Expectaverse NFTs over on the XRP Ledger. We've got a Sparkton NFT, and of course, the Phoenix Project Founder Edition NFT. Quite the prize pool, and again, this is just the 10th of 33, sorry. So still lots to look forward to, and there is something that I haven't really let out of the bag yet. The Blockbones project will indeed benefit the holders of Lucky Claw holders too, so I'm going to reveal that maybe in the next week or two, so keep your eyes peeled for that. And of course, with the monthly Lucky Claw giveaways, I also do a giveaway for the Patreon members of the Legend tier. If you are a Legend tier, you have a shot of randomly being selected to win both a Blockbones NFT and also a Lucky Claw as well. So something to look forward to there. And finally, before we jump over into the Discord for a good old chinwag, if you are interested in jumping into the Flare anniversary call, which is happening tomorrow, I'll be co-hosting with Hugo, and I'll be talking a little bit about Blockbones. We've got an incredible lineup. We've got Nick from Gnosis, we've got Subsquid, we've got Bifrost Wallet CEO, we've got someone from Covalent, we've got Solidify developer, and also Sparkles, and of course myself representing Blockbones too. And Hugo is actually going to be dropping some very interesting information right at the end. I'd highly recommend you follow it. And I'm probably going to record this and upload it to YouTube for those who aren't really interested in or don't necessarily have an X account. So that's something to look forward to as well. I hope you can make it. And yeah, with that said, we're going to be doing the weekly news catch-up from now on Thursdays. That's a little bit of a channel update. 2024, there is going to be a lot to look forward to, and I'm hoping that I can really build some things which highlight the true potential of the Flare network. So with that said, please feel free to jump over to the Discord. We're going to be jumping on there for the Patreon, Chinwag, and if you are a Patreon member, you can just come into here, verify, and you should see the Patreon stage. And again, business will resume as normal on Thursday. So that's pretty much it, guys. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you have an incredible week as always. And until next time, I'm out.
We have liftoff.